Shout out to everybody here. We're live from the Week Studio, showing you how we do it here live in Dubai. I can see the Burj Khalifa right in my window, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to everybody here live from the Week Studio. Hope you're having a wonderful time out there hanging out. I'm live from Dubai, baby, here in the Week's Studios. We're going to get it out going for you right here. We're going to jump on into the charts. God bless each and every one of you for being here. Hope that music's not too loud. Let's bring the mic down a little bit. I think we're a little hot here. Closer to the mic. There we go. I got things exactly how I want to. Let me know if the audio is perfect. Let me know if you like everything. Is it going smooth? Happy National No Pants Day. Feel the breeze. Hey, I wish I had no pants on. It's hot in this room. God bless everybody here on the live. Thank you for getting in. Nah, no lag. You out of your mind. We got full-blown awesome sauceum here. All right, let's take a look at BTC and break it down for you like we do every day. Made $5,000 yesterday, up about $600 right now on the trades. We got an E-trade going, 2 Bitcoin trades going. We are ripping to the upside. Bitcoin just took a nasty hit, though. Went to 97.2, all the way back down here to 96.7 out of nowhere. So the second I started the stream, Bitcoin started to explode on itself. So let's take a look at what's happening here for Bitcoin and break it down. What I did is I made $5,000, then I took $1,000, and I'll say I'm going to risk $1,000 for $3,000. We'll see where it goes. I talked about Hyperliquid breaking up to the upside. We looked at it. It actually finally did get a little bit of a spike. I wouldn't be surprised if Hyperliquid continues to boom further to the upside. Very, very interesting times here for Hyperliquid. And, you know, one of the greatest decentralized exchanges ever in the history. That might come down for a spike. You could get it tighter, but I see over time you're going to see Hyperliquid somewhere back at 23 beans. Let's take a look at our BTC chart on this beautiful day. Already gave an update to everyone in the trading group too as well. And if you were with us last night, we took massive gains. It was one of the best trading days I've had on a travel day in my life. So here was the trade that I put out last night. Was to long right there, and it boomed beautifully to the upside. Hey, eventually I also said watch out for the double top, and then it's went sideways. This trade is still open. I opened it last night. This trade is still open. I know we also have a trade here on Weeks here that I just jumped on into. It's up $15. I'm going to show you how I did the trade on Weeks and show you what's happening live from the Weeks headquarters. We're going to break down how to use Weeks, how to find your way, and how to actually chart on Weeks too as well. They got a nice trading view set up. Makes it easy to see the charts and do what you need to do. So right off the bat, look, they dumped us, but then they made this beautiful green candle on the 1 hour time frame. So you want to hit this button here. That's going to widen you out. It's going to give you everything you need. You can see I'm in here. My stop loss is there. My take profit's there. Look, if I want to move my stop loss, I just drag it up a little bit. Nice and smooth, nice and easy. I'm in complete control. This is leverage trading. You must know what you're doing if you're going to leverage trade. I suggest, again, getting an education and learning what trading is, understanding all the different instruments that I'm using. You know, that takes a couple months. Then you start spot trading. And again, I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I say and do should be taken as financial advice. I'm just a guy. This is a reality show of my life. I'm live in Dubai right now at the Weeks Studios, if you can believe it. Hanging out with the VP of Weeks, getting to know the team, getting to know the people, getting really in with the exchange, understanding what they do, how they work, how we can benefit. And now I'm telling them, hey, these are tweaks we could make on the Weeks site that could make it better for everybody. And so I'm going to make this one of the greatest trading experiences for everyone, because I'm going to make sure that we fine-tune this product to be amazing. And it's the first time that I get to really, really push me and my team some influence as to how we play around with an exchange. So I hope you're ready for this relationship, because we're going to take it to the moon. And I'm really, that's what I'm really liking about. So beautiful move here for Bitcoin. I'm expecting a move to the upside. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. Can we get the bounce? It could double top, triple top. There's a chance. But I've been seeing bullishness. As long as we stay above the 1 hour 200 MA, the 4 hour 200 MA, I'm a pretty happy camper here for Bitcoin. So that's the week's trade. You can see it right there. Okay, set to go. And if you want to see it again, we'll make it for you here as well. But it's basically, this is a flag. This is a beautiful flag that I see happening, ready to rock to the upside. We're going to give you your top-down analysis like we do every single day here on this channel. That's what you come here for. You come here for the goods, and we're going to give them to you. We're going to make sure you get exactly what you're looking for every single time you come. So let's take a look here. We got this beautiful falling wedge. Falling wedges break up 68% of the time. We got a beautiful measured move to the upside for Bitcoin. This positions us all the way to the top here at about 139,000. I get 139 every time I do this. $139,000 Bitcoin. Says we can get there somewhere by September 8th. That's a special person's in my life's birthday. Pretty cool. And shout out to Weeks, man. They see that I stream every single day, and they gave me the Ultimate Stream Streak Award. I mean, they have no idea what this meant to me, getting this award, because like someone knew that I never took a day off. And God bless Weeks, the whole team. Andy, the VP, he's been on the stream before. He's like a brother of mine now, man. Guy's a great guy, having a good time over here in Dubai. Really brought us in, really made a family of this situation, and I'm very, very excited. Very excited. So Bitcoin on the weekly looking beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4 weekly candles in a row, just massively green. Last time we saw that, Bitcoin began to erupt. Again, it looks like we'll have, right now we're at a little, right above us here. You're going to have a little bit of weekly resistance. There's a high volume node there. That's going to happen. You got to have that in play. And 98,005. 98.5 we know is a psychological level, and it's a level on the charts that we got to pay attention to. All right? It's just something we have to look at. Now, once we get above there, there's going to be a little bit of a resistance at 102.6. Then it's the top of 104.7, and we're gone. Then it's just wicks, and we're on our way to the upside. So the week looks amazing. Again, I called this on the channel day in and day out. I said this is hidden bullish divergence. I was bullish when everyone was bearish. I kept telling you that it's time to buy BTC, Sol, SWI. I had certain coins. I didn't buy everything, but I like Sol, I like SWI, I liked Ondo, and everything I bought on the low was up. Everything I bought on the low was up. So if you made any of the decisions that I made and you mimic, or, you were a twin, or you saw it the way I saw it, because I'm not telling you to do what I do, but if you saw it the way I saw it, and you press the buttons that I pressed, you'd be in gains right now on your longs, possible some lev trades too as well, depending on how you played it. But I kept Bitcoin long. I bought an $84,000 Bitcoin in front of everybody it'll be tomorrow. It'll be 6 weeks from tomorrow. 6 Saturdays ago, just continued to do it. And guys, I'm going to blow your mind right now, but at the end of the stream, I'm going to show you this. I feel like I got to show you the view right now. Like I almost have to ruin this. That is the Burj Khalifa right there. That is this, like I'm looking at the Burj Khalifa, like there's a beautiful mosque. Like that is Dubai. That is oh my gosh. I should have done that. I had it so nice, but I just can't believe how beautiful Dubai is looking right there. Unbelievable in the background there. Ooh, should have what happened there? Funny. Unprofessional. And now we got to get I want to get everything back and running there. Oh, there we go. All right. I got you back. We're back. Nice the way we had it. Anyway, keeping it moving. But I'm looking at the sun coming. Anyway, it's enough. I'm in Dubai. I can't believe it. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in, and appreciate each and every one of you for always holding it down, being with the lifer and kicking it. So weekly says we could go further to 139,000. Hidden bullish divergence. We've brought this up many, many times. You know it. I know it. And then the 618 golden pocket bounce as well, which has propelled us further to the upside. It's been a beautiful move. It's been a dream-like scenario here for Bitcoin. Unbelievable. So, and I've seen this before. I showed you where I saw this before. Same story right here. And I just like to show you this to you guys in case you've seen it. But some of you probably, hey, we've all seen it. But it was the same story, Morning Glory, and we got the big pump. It's funny. I'll take a fractal. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but it's just fun to do. And so what I'm going to do is just take a Boz pattern here from that initial entry. And bang, right? I mean, it looks pretty identical already. And that stops at $121,000. You may see some bearish divergence there at that point. And that could take a few weeks, like 1 week, 2 weeks. This could take some time to play out. Good way to kind of see how the weekly may move for you. Just, even if you just see like, oh, that's how that moves. Like if you want to see how an animal moves, right? You can, how does that deer run? Well, that's how another deer is going to run. It's proportional, right? So anyway, I like what we're seeing on the weekly. Let's flow down to the 5-day chart. I love my 5-day all day long. And you can see we broke above 5-day resistance beautifully at 90,228. And we broke above that resistance too. So you can see we have support for the 5-day at 92.8. That's beautiful. We have strong support at 95,000. Bitcoin getting the pump back up 96.9. And I'm long right now. And I'm going to explain how I'm long. I'm actually going to give you a live trade. If you pay attention and just stay here, I'm going to give you my live trade for Bitcoin. I just gave my live trade for Bitcoin on weeks already, but I'm going to be more elaborate about it, really show you what I'm doing, and you can understand why I'm looking at it the way I'm looking at it. Also have a couple trades open on MEXC as well, all right? But my main trade right there, I just opened on weeks. I got these trades cooking up $100, up 364, up 332. I'm trading ETH. I haven't traded ETH in years. It's been like 2 years since I opened up an ETH trade. And I opened up an ETH trade. I called the bottom, up almost 333. These trades alone, I'm up $800 right now. 6. There's a little loose change in 100. I'm about 750. And yesterday we made $5,000. We just keep stacking it. Look, I'm going to be nice too. I'm going to flash you token metrics. No one would do this for you. What's trending? We got STO, Uni, Ohm, Uni, XRP. These are likely going to continue to run up throughout the day. I'm going to give you the hot coins. RFC, Amonic, Julia OS, Stake Street, Stake Stone, Egan Pie, Revokes, Vine, Balancer, all right, and Dark. I hope you write those down, and I'll flash this one more time just to hook you up. Look, these are the bullish coins right now. MemeFi, Parcel, Myria. You heard it here first on the stream. I'm jumping back out. That was just a quick alpha. I never give that alpha, but you just got it here. So remember, stay. You know how much you have to pay for that alpha? You don't even know because you wouldn't even know where to get it. You know what I'm saying? Blessings on blessings to everybody out here, including Weeks, like letting me use the studio like this, carefree, the internet running. I am just in heaven right now. Andy has been like a brother to me. Andy has been a brother to me, man. God bless that man. May everything go his way for the rest of his life, man. I'm serious. So 5-day chart goes all the way up to 98,643. Right? Resistance is about 99.5, right? We get through 99.5, though. Look, there's just no resistance left, everybody. Look at this. We are so close to a massive move to the upside here. So close. BOOKMAP running fast here, pumping. We got liquidity on either side. They do got this $95,000 liquidity, meaning like that they want to break us down, but it is Friday. Usually it's pretty loose. I wouldn't put too much weight on Fridays right now. It's very low volume on Fridays. I usually don't even trade on Friday, but the flag looks good, and I'm going to get into that in a second. How's everybody doing in the chat? Where my lifers at? Anybody here in Dubai that's live on screen? Let me know if you're in Dubai and you're live on screen right now. What was that? I just heard like a bang. Something bell. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Look at this cool mask. I can't wear it the whole time because it blocks the mic, but this thing is fresh, man. You can walk around. These things are pretty cool. You can do whatever you want with this stuff. Andy, come in here for a second. You just got to say hi. Just for a second. This guy's unbelievable. He's the VP of Weeks.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much to the Lifer family for all the support over the years. We love hearing your feedback. Your feature requests have been amazing. It helps us make better charting, gives you better tools and options to execute the strategies you're seeing live on stream. And I just got to say thank you to everybody for your continued support. Sign up now at the link in the description. If you have not tried this product yet, there's a welcome bonus waiting for you. Take our money, not our word for it. Try it on our dime. I'm sure you'll love it. Thank you, Sam.
God bless you, man. Thank you. All right. And there's Andy, VP, man. We're not dealing with, we're dealing with the tops here. No BS here at Weeks. Shout out to everybody out there. Neil Schwartz. Yeah. You never realize what you have until it's gone. Toilet paper is a good example. Hey, man. Amazing opportunity you share with all of us. Thank you. Shout out to Rave Song Records in the house. God bless you, man. Can we get an SRS on the Weeks mobile, please? I've been asking for months. I will tell him. I'll do everything. It should be on Weeks mobile. You can't get an SRS on Weeks mobile? I'm pretty sure you can. I'm going to figure that out, though, if you can or can't. I'm going to get to it, all right? I can find you other ways to get around that, too, though, in some trading situations. But anyway, the 3-day chart looks beautiful. See how the 50's curving, the 21. We are getting a little far away from the 21-day moving average. Every time that happens in a big-time chart, we have to kind of start to chill. But, man, I'm going hard on this daily. Like, you can see we're breaking out right now. And I opened up a few trades today. I'm not going to show you them all because I woke up, one of the things I'm doing on the weekly is like an exclusive alpha that I've been using for years, backtesting, and I just went hard on it. And right now I'm up pretty nicely, as you can see. I mean, the week's trade that we just opened is ripping now, right? Is ripping. I told you I'm the king of 3%, right? We're up 3.69 for a second there, right? And then these trades cooking too as well, right? We got it all. It's all cooking. Come on, baby. Come on. Yeah, now we're up nice. Look, 3, 2, 4. Now we're almost up $1,000 on the day. This is what I want. That's what I'm talking about. Up a G on the day. We made $5,000 yesterday. I mean, come on now. Send me the abundance, baby. Send me the abundance. Don't hate. Be great. You can hate on me all you want, but I'm just showing you a life. I was a middle-class kid that worked a night shift. So if you're hating on me, you're like, dang, you're saying that you can't get there. Never hate on somebody else. If you saw me in the suit, you saw me and you're feeling some, that guy, look at him. If that's how I make you feel, you got to work on yourself, all right? You want to feel good about everything that's happening in your life. You want to be happy. You want to be pushing it, all right? You want to be full of positivity and light all the time. Look, we're pumping hard for BTC right now. So the daily is in a flag, and it broke out. And I talked about this here, and I said that this looks exactly like this situation here. Even the stochastics RSI, we're in a similar situation. Very overbought. The 21 curving up with price action. You can see the 21's about to cross the 200 MA. All right? You can see the shoulder, the head right shoulder. I gave you this flag right here. You could still be in this trade I gave right now. I decided to sell and get back in here because why sit through the chop? And then I made other trades. The whole point is I gave you the trade right there. I gave you the trade. Look, and there's hyper liquid hitting my alert, probably getting ready to boom to the upside. Ask the VP to clean up the spot section and make it user-friendly. Seems a bit complicated for new users. We are going to fix it perfectly. Trust me. We're going to do everything we can to make it amazing. I know exactly how I want to make it. I want it to look exactly like, we got to mimic this. Look what, I got to tell you, something big happened the last few days. All right? Something big happened the last few days. And what was it? Well, if you go on weeks.com right now and you go to spot, you're going to see that they changed their whole spot section. I want to implement that the same way, and I'm only showing you that because we're going to implement the same things at Weeks. All right? I definitely have more control over at Weeks than I do MXC. I'm being honest with you. So it just is what it is. So the daily looks absolutely beautiful. Says we can head all the way up to $109,562. That's the target I'm looking at for BTC. Let me get that on the screen, Kara, in case you're just kind of looking. Maybe you're in your kitchen chopping some vegetables. You're looking at me. I don't know what people are doing. They could be in an office in Weeks watching me on the TV. You never know. I might just be right there. So all the way up to 105, then 109,000. You can see this is the succession of the move. We just did a similar move. It wasn't that hard to do. We got the movement. Everything is kind of aligned here for the push to the upside. I look at the 22 and the 12 hour. That's my model. A flag above the 200 with the 21 crossing. It says I have to take these trades. If these trades lose, it's okay. I have to take the trade. So I gave this trade to my trading group this morning. Some people are worried about non-farm. I'll talk about what that means in a second. What is non-farm? We're going to break that down for you. You're going to understand what non-farm is. We're not going to leave you hanging here. Never. Never. And it's going to get dark soon. The sun's going to set during the stream. You're going to see this kind of change up. At that point, I would think we should put the lights on. If Jamie's watching the stream, you might, if you could come here and put the lights on, maybe even now. So by the time everything comes down, I won't change as much as how I look. Now, this looks beautiful, and I'm long. I don't know what else to tell everybody, but I'm long right now. And I do, wait. I saw a bearish div in the corner of my eye on the 12 hour. I did see a bearish div. And you can see that the RSI is pointing down while price action is pointing up. Chance we get up here and then we come back down to the 21 for a retest possibly. I'm going to be taking some profits at around 99,970. That's where I'm going to be taking profits today. Because that's our next big resistance. It's going to be a smart move. Now, if we plow through and we come back, I'll buy into the comeback on the 21. It's okay if we keep pumping. You know what I mean? I'll keep something on the table. Like I like to keep what's called a runner. A runner is when you like sell 90%, 80%, and you keep 20% of the table. 75%, and you keep 25% of the table. Master Friend loves doing his runners, man. You know what I mean? He teaches a lot of awesome people in the trading group. God bless everybody here. God bless Master Friend. God bless everybody that kicks it with the lifer. We love you. We appreciate you. And we thank you so much for always being with us all the time. All right? And weeks, baby, weeks. So now let's go and move into the 8 hour. I like to watch the 8 hour. I talked about buying when the 8 hour closed the candle above the 200. That's my signal. All you had to do was buy right there. Once this candle closed, even that one, but you could have waited for the second one or the third one. Then you open the trade with the stop on the other side of the yellow line, and that would have been the biggest money you've ever made. There's thousands of people trying to figure out the charts. There's all these people with all this stuff. I show you to buy the yellow line and make money. It's so insane. A lot of people can't handle it. Like even it's that simple, they can't handle it. Their emotions are running too hard. They have no internal clock on themselves. It's all over the place in here. You gotta control yourself. How do you think I made it this far on YouTube? With all the trolls and all the people, I maintained. I focus on the positive people. I focus on the positive things. I renew my vibration every single day to keep myself on a higher plane. You know what I mean? God bless everybody here on the live. Bang, bang, bang. Shout out to Master Friend, NFP, baby. We can jump on in and keep it pushing now. Greatly appreciated. Blessings on blessings for everybody out here on the live. Now we're going to take a look at the 4 hour time frame. The 4 hours looking nice, all right? And the 4 hours in a bit of a flag too as well. And I see what the 4 hours doing. Spot on, man. And so the 4 hours also in a bit of a flag. This 4 hour could continue to pump. And pump pretty nice too. You see what I'm saying? It's only a matter of time. And so I had to change that lighting a little bit, but I'm a little brighter now. Hey. But the 4 hours looking like it's in a flag with the 21 touching. And I see a move further to the upside for Bitcoin. So I'm staying long. I'm up 1,000. We'll see where it goes over here. Aggressive entry on the week's play. We'll see where it hits. And yeah, I'm long, baby, long. And maybe, and now let's break down the last little thing that everybody's been looking at. So today, this was a double bottom. We saw it as a possible flag It's starting to flag out quite nicely here, if you ask me. I'm liking the setup. I actually really want to see the 15. I want some detail. The 15-minute gives you, you get a lot of inner workings of the chart. You can see a lot of the detail that you're really looking for. Almost feel like it slipped out and it hugged itself back inside the pattern here, and it's getting ready for gains. I mean, see the 15-minute? So again, I already entered the trade, but if I wasn't in this trade, I would be taking it. Even though it's a Friday, even though there's, it's usually low volume, it's Dubai, baby. I'm in Dubai. I got to take the trade. I need my ching. I got to get my mixer every time next time, But I mean, it's cool to have it on the go. And honestly, I had to unbuild and rebuild my studio. I took my studio out of where I was, which is my hotel room, and rebuilt it right here with Weeks. This is so sweet, so amazing, so nice, so hot. And then one more stream, and then I fly out Saturday night at 11 p.m. So one more stream, and then maybe able to do the Sunday night stream, but it's going to be tough, and the Saturday night stream. But I'm definitely going to be able to do the morning stream, and that's kind of whatever time, we can bust that out whenever. I could do that at 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, you know what I mean? Like I do anywhere between 8 and 10 tomorrow morning. It's Friday, right? So it's Friday. So I see big gains coming. Bitcoin now at 92.20. It hasn't been this high since the beginning. The week's trade booming to the upside, everything going our way. You're up 4.82%. I got in, I'm up 4% immediately. People people beg and scream for 4%. This trade's got to be up now $1,200 and counting. See where we're going here. I bought the $500,000. Oh, come on, man. You went all in 2 weeks ago. You'd be sitting pretty right now. Yep, it's original. I went all in 5 weeks ago. Why? I gained $500 on your TA on AR last night. See, I'm also giving altcoin trades every single look. This is up $462. This is up $296, $343. Beautiful moves here for Bitcoin. This is a long-term trade. This got a whole Bitcoin in the trade. All right, this got 60,000, 14,000. All right, on the trades here. Weeks, baby, weeks. So Bitcoin, I like the tightness for Bitcoin. Not much more I can talk about Bitcoin. I just gave you the weekly all the way down to the 15-minute. If we get bearish, we're going to drop out of this pattern. Then we're going to lose the 200 MA. We're going to drop back inside. So here's what's going to happen if we're bearish. This is going to drop first. You're going to lose the 15-minute 200 MA. Toy with it. Then you're going to drop inside this pattern. Then you're going to bearishly retest the bottom and you're going to drop. There's a lot of resistance in here that we've been making. It seems to me very unlikely we're going to drop that fast, but you never know. Anything could happen. I've seen anything happen at any time. Moon Boy is looking for the high faces to sit and reflect on their market strategies. Meanwhile, I'm backing up the truck. You sound like a weirdo. No, I'm just saying that because I shouldn't even say that because that was but that was a bot. No days off, Sammy. Maybe should be in your vocabulary. It maybe should not be in your vocabulary, 100%. It's time to ignore. Yeah. I'm scared, Street Fam. God bless you, brother. God bless you. Yeah. All right, and I'm not going to look at it, but you guys take care of them as you can. If I'm quicker than you, then that means something's going on. So just take care of them as you can. And remember, hide user on this channel, I think, is the best way to do it. But you do whatever makes you happy. Not just delete message. Hide user on this channel. Right-click, hide user on the channel. All right, I'm going to move forward. I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. We're going to jump on into Bitcoin dominance. Everyone wants to know what's going to happen to my coin. I'm also going to show you some hot coins and setups that I saw throughout the day that I've been posting. I've been up since your time, 4 in the morning. You have to remember that because my like 9 in the morning is 1. And I'm 8 hours ahead of East Coast time here. So we're going to move to Bitcoin dominance. What is Bitcoin dominance? Well, you want to look at market share, and you want to see how much market share of Bitcoin compared to the rest of the coins. So let's just say, just for, a value sake, there was $10 million in coins, and Bitcoin was worth 8 million of it. Then the dominance would be 80%. Understand? This tells me that Bitcoin's about to go on a massive tear. Rising wedges break out parabolically, very, very big. So this is telling me there's about to be... Ooh, I messed up here. This is telling me there's about to be a pretty monster move here to the upside for Bitcoin. And I've been saying this since here, my macro technical analysis video where I keep talking about it all the time too. Been putting this out day in and day out, showing you guys the sauce. All right. And here we go, man. Bitcoin doing a massive pump to the upside all the way to 97,350, 400. And there is the pump for Bitcoin. Congratulations to anyone just jumped on in. I gave you the call again. And Bitcoin booms, 97,500. I am now up over probably $2,000 or maybe $1,500. This thing is starting to rip. Here it comes, baby. Can you feel the movement? People are going to be jumping into the stream. The algorithm's going to start pumping. They want to see Bitcoin. They want to know what's happening. And if you didn't get in this morning, if you weren't up early, the early bird catches the worm. You got to catch that worm, baby. You got to catch that worm. Shout out to the 1,670 beautiful souls here on the live. Where are my lifers at? I feel like ever since I got to Dubai, like something, the stream just, it's weird. It's like the location of the stream. Bitcoin pumping 97,600. I'm going to think of taking some profits here. This is starting to get pretty hefty to the upside. Bitcoin booming. Oh my goodness, this is unbelievable. Look at this. Now we're up 500, 400, 750, 800. Man, yeah, we're up $2,000 here on the trade. Unbelievable. And this thing is getting serious. I'm about to just take these gains, baby. I'm about to take these gains. Let me take a look here. Oh, this is getting tough. I got windows open all over the place. I do this as another day of massive gains. You know what I mean? I'm out there, man. And what you can do is the best way to close, if you can, is go here to price action, quantity, if you're able to do it, right? And you want to drag this over. Right now I'm having issues like, because it's just, I have so many things open at once and I'm streaming. But that is a massive pump for Bitcoin. I kind of need to get my hands on Bitcoin. 495. I'm taking profits. I'm taking profits all across the board. I'm locking $2,000 in. I'm locking $2,000 down. I'm locking $2,000 in. I'm just doing it. I'm keeping the ETH trade open. I've had it for a while. I just took gains. I just paid the trader again, made $1,500 today. You gotta pay yourself, man. You gotta pay yourself. Pay yourself, pay yourself, pay yourself, pay yourself, pay yourself. I just made $1,500 live in front of you. What would you do with an extra $1,500? You know what I'm saying? I can go out to the nicest restaurant tonight, $400, $500. I could take a cab. I could rent a yacht. The yachts here are like $400 an hour. I could rent a yacht for $1,200. This is unbelievable. Let's take a look at what happened. I just sold, hopefully, the local top there. When price action spikes like that, but man, this thing might actually continue to erupt. It's in a beautiful flag. It's in a beautiful flag, and it still has momentum. I may have sold a little early here, but what do you do if you sell early? You wait for the smaller time frames to flag out back to the 21-day moving average, and then we can basically find our way back inside this trade if we feel the need. All right? But again, who cares? We're paid now. You see what I'm saying? It's about paying yourself. Just it is what it is, baby. Yeah. I want to chase so badly, Street Van. And hey, you can't chase. You just got to be in the trade beforehand and take that money, baby. Shout out to the 1,755 souls on the live. Let's get the likes up to the watchers. 423 beautiful souls here on the live. Let's go, people. Let's go. Let's go. This is how you do it every single day. So now if you want to get back in this trade and you're busy, the 21's going to come back to price action. I wouldn't be surprised if this just starts to get lit. I was up big, but I felt like, man, these trades are probably going to get even bigger. I see us going up to 98,000. The pump is real on a Friday night in Dubai. It's Friday night in Dubai. Maybe they like to pump the price in the AED. You know what I'm saying? I made a solid 5 on 50. Hey, that ain't bad. Who here made gains with the lifer? Put a 333 in the comment section if you made gains. In my trading group, you saw the call. You took the call I made. You made gains. Even if you took the live trade I just gave you on weeks, you're in gain. You're in gain. Like I gave you a live trade up 10%. Like you can't beat that. And this thing's probably going to continue to moon. Probably going to make $500 of this trade and continue to punch further to the upside. I mean, look at that monster punch. I just gave you the trade. And we bought the bottom of the candle. It was red down there. Like come on now. So entry price was $96,740. Like, what do you want? You're now almost up $1,000 on Bitcoin. And if you use the right amount of lev and you know what you're doing, that's a fat gain right there. Perios. I mean, there it is. So I showed you why they call me the lifer. I show you how I hit gains live almost every single day, whether I'm traveling at my house, at a buddy's house, in a cab. I've done it on a yacht. I've done it at the beach. You name it, man. I was in a pool. I was infinity pool top yesterday. Still nailed it. Still made 5 racks. Racks on racks on racks on racks on racks on racks on racks. How do you think I can afford this lifestyle? I got to trade my butt off all day long, man. Ain't easy. You know what I mean? Nah, it mess. I love y'all. You guys mean the world to me. I love each and every one of you. May God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for jumping on in and appreciate you all for being here. Shout out to the 333. Put a 333 in the comment. Everyone, write love and 333 till the bots disappear. We're going to override them with love, right? Love 333. Every one of you. I need everyone. I'm going to write it too. Watch. This is what happens when we override them. The love will take over. They can't, like, every single one of you, all 1,000 of you, we have 1,700 people. Every one of you write love 333 right now. Every one of you, please. If you do that, we're going to bombard the chat. We're going to take over the chat. And our love and our power and our frequency is just going to take over. So just run it, baby. Run it. Write love or 33, whatever you want. Just send it in. Send it in. 77s. Bombard it, baby. Let's go. Let's show them who's boss. They don't have as many bosses as we do, bro. Come on. Like, we are powerful, more powerful than they are. Yeah, now we can't even see their nonsense. Now they're out. See, they're out. They're done. We're better than them. We're stronger than them. We're more powerful than them. You guys are my peoples, man. Look what we just did. We did this together. We just did this together. We were like battling in the digital world together. Like, this is what family is. This is how you do it. And look, I sold the local top. I sold the local top at 97,650. How did I know? How did Sammy know to sell that local top? Because when you're paid in front of a lot of people, you should take the money, number one. And number two, it just feels good. Added that to the trade. Now I'm up like $7,000 in a couple days. I'm going to take it, baby. I'm going to take it. Look at the love in the 333. Jesus, I love this, man. I've never seen so much love in my life. Look at this. I've never seen so much love in my life. I've never seen so many people gang together to make something happen, to go for something. Like, this is like, I feel like I'm leading a legion of lifer army warriors, man. And just no one's going to stop us. Nobody's going to stop. No one can stop us. We too strong, man. We're the most powerful community in all of cryptocurrency. You guys know that, right? We are the most powerful, and we're powerful because we use love. We don't domineer. We don't hurt. We use love. We cherish our relationships. We cherish our lives. And we cherish our gains. So fragile. I'd like to move it over a little bit. I want more weeks in the shot. And actually, this has got to light up. It's got to light up if I get it right. There it is, a little light in there. Oh. I'm fumbling around. I shouldn't be doing this. There it is. It's lit up, right? I get OCD about stuff, and I'm like, my team's like, Sam, don't touch that again. Get back to the charts. They don't want to see that. Shout out to everybody here on the live. Let's get to 2,500 people here on the live. Let's do it. And I just showed you how to make gains. I sold the local top. I just sold the local top. You can't say I didn't. Why? Because I felt euphoria. Whenever you want to call somebody and tell them how much you're up, that's usually a good time to sell. My mentor taught me this. Right now, I wanted to show everyone how big I was, how good my gains were, right? Oh, look, we might be getting a bounce, though, now. Look, now we're bouncing off the 21-day moving average like the 1 minute likes to do. This could be a vicious squeeze, though. We'll see. We will see. I want to see this now make some type of pattern. I want to make a pattern. If it makes a pattern, then we can get back in here. Likely going to make a monster move here further to the upside for Bitcoin. And look, oversold too as well. I see a movement here. So now, if you didn't get in and you want to FOMO in, I'm going to teach you how to do that. All right? I'm going to teach you how to do that. Top of the fly, yeah. You only here to promote your group and your affiliate links. That's so weird, man. I actually started and did this for free for 3 years, and I never take a day off. May God bless you, though. I read your comment because your comment is actually, I don't know, it's just kind of strange. Yeah. I just gave a free trade to everybody. Didn't I not just give you a free trade? I thought I just gave a free trade out to everybody, and it went up. Like, I put the entry in at 96.7 and it's at 97.3. You should just be saying I made gains with you. You're a sour person, man. Wow. You just saw a beautiful thing and all you did was the negative thing. I feel bad for you, man. God bless you, brother. I'm going to pray for you tonight and hope that you can come out of your hole that you're in, but you're in a dark hole, brother. That's not good. Yeah, that means you do that for a lot of things in your life, and that means everybody find out who that guy is and say, put his name out there and say, we love you. That guy needs a lot of love, man. He's in a bad spot. I feel bad for him. Whenever you're hating on someone like that, when they give away things for free, you're probably in a bad spot. You know what I mean? Like, he could have been focused and made the gains. Right now, he should be like, I made gains with you, lifer. Instead, he's going to be a weirdo. God bless all the awesome people here. We love you, though, and we appreciate you. And I'm here for the grateful people. God bless all my grateful people, man. So, look, this looks like it's going to continue to pump. But just send some love his way. That guy needs some love. I don't want him being all alone, like, in the world. He sounds like he's down and out. So, here, we get tighter here. Can we get all the way up to about 98,200? Possible. I like what I'm seeing with the bounce on the 200 MA here for BTC. And this trade is still valid there's no reason, and now, look, What I love about weeks, I'm going to show you why I love weeks. This is a little something that you don't see everywhere else. They got this as isolated, separated. You can't do this on a lot of other exchanges. They're going to actually put my trades together. But right now, I want to keep the other trade open, but I want to scalp. I can't do that everywhere else, but I can do it on weeks. All right. So now look, I want to get in on this trade. I like what I'm seeing here. This is my model. We're above the 200 MA. We're touching the 21-day moving average. So my model flashes. I have to take it. Whether I win or lose, I have to take the model. All right. This is going to be a quicker snipe. I'd like to get 98.5 is a key level, but I'd like to get to 98.9. 915 is what the measured move tells me. 98.915. All right. Stop loss is going to be somewhere below that previous beginning of the chart right there with the 21-day moving average holding us down at 97.149. Now I'm going to look for a possible entry here. I might lose too. I don't always win every trade. This is going to be 142 for 700 though. It's a really good risk-reward ratio. It tells me I should take it considering I'm up $7,000 now. I lose $140. Who cares at this point? You see what I'm saying? So you got to really what I do is every time I'm up, I risk a little more to gain more. If I take 2 hits, I stop trading for maybe a day or two. Usually rare, but you know what I'm saying? I regroup. Like if I gave 300 back of my $7,000, I regroup for a second. I don't go give $5,000 back. I give like 100 or 200 back. See, right now I'm only doing 142 for 700. Everyone wants to be a big shot these days. I don't know why. I just want to add to the gains I already made. I want to be humble. I know that over time, if I keep doing it, I'm going to win. This is a likelihood this is going to win. This is my model. I trade this all the time. It's a 90% chance the price is going to the upside right now. You're going to pump. There's a 90% chance this is going. I don't know if it's going to get to the target, but it's going to pump out of this with some likelihood. Why? I just back tested whenever the 21 touches price, when you're well above the 200 and you made this nice consolidation, you're going to get a pretty nice big move. Pretty big move here to the upside. It's just something you're going to see. I've seen it many times. It gets better, bro. When things are going bad, it seems like everyone is trying to deceive you. If you get healthy, you realize that no one can hurt you if you don't let them. 100%. Shout out to my man, Honda Man. Shout out to everybody here. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. I show love to the haters. I love banning them. I know, right? Thank you for 567 likes today, fam. Let's get all the way up to 1,000 likes here, everybody. I know we can do it. Look, I just entered another trade, and it's already green from the entry. All right? Look, we got 77.30. This trade's a hot and heavy trade, too. 4,000 in margin, all right? So at 11x leverage, it's a $40,000 trade. Anyway, I could lose it. You never know what's going to happen. One day, one step, one moment at a time. Bob, a live trading on weeks right here, getting it done. Daily spins to win, baby. That's funny, man. So, yeah. Now I'm going to start kind of moving. It's about 10:49. I got to look at the total market cap and all of cryptocurrency. We're going to look at some. But I see Bitcoin dominance about to explode, everybody. And that's Bitcoin back to 100K. So, you heard it here first on the channel from the most streaked. I'm a streak. Ultimate Stream Streak Award. Dude, I've streamed since 2021, February. It never stops. No matter what country, no matter where we go, no matter what happens. And we never missed a day. Even on this travel trip, we never missed a day. We missed a time slot, but we never missed a day. We here, baby. Shout out to Crypto Billy. Shout out to Lakochi Coker. Shout out to Marcus. You can hate, but you can't hate here. I love it, man. Take them, baby. Missed XRP. Best chance to get in, bro. Amen. Exactly. The streamer most likely to streak. He's that streamer that's most likely to streak on you. And don't say that here. All right, not here. Nah. I got in for the low, but just like more, should have bought more. My FOMO. Hey, it's okay. You got what you got. Be appreciative and say, God, I got what I had. Dude, this trade's looking nice. 97.6. Starting to pump. I may not have sold the top. This thing looks like it's going to continue to moon. And that's why I didn't get completely out of these trades. I see big movement. You know, the weekly for Bitcoin looks really nice. Hyperliquid starting to move. And that's just too nice. And I see Hyperliquid headed back to 23. It's completely up to you, though. You know, it's got to make sense to you. And I can teach you the education that can help you to see the way. But, you know, I've been watching POPCAT closely here. And it looks nice on this 4-hour time frame. It's in a bit of a flag, and then it's in a flag right there too. I even see this as the bigger flag and kind of a shoulder, head, right shoulder. POPCAT, oversold. It's got bullish divergence on this indicator here. You see it? Suggesting that we may go further to the upside. How's the music? Everyone hasn't said a word, so they must love it. It must be just great. So the music's doing well. Excellent. I got to look at this screen. I got monitors all around me. I just want to make sure I'm not overloading your senses here and I'm still carrying the show the right way. Streak with no pants. You're funny, man. +1 Jamie. Amen. Negative people don't have screens. Everything is a mirror. I love that, bro. It's so funny. I would give it to you to make a 3K. Take them, baby. Take them. I love y'all. I love y'all. So, man, we're getting tighter in the zone. I built this flag. Remember when we were right here, I built this flag. How did I know we were going to do this? Back here, I built the flag. Why? How? How did I know this? I used the moving averages to curate the patterns. I knew when the 21 was coming that the pattern would follow the moving average. Then we would get tight. Then the stochastics would reset. I've been doing this for a long time, everybody. You got a high volume node right here. So I could plan. I've seen it many times. And I see the different options and which price action is going to take. Now let's play it out and see how it played out. Unbelievable, right? I had that drawn for you before it happened. I see the trades before it happened. I make the trade before they're even really fully formed. Because I can see the formation. You're going to get this good too. If you get into my trading group and you get with the lifer vision, you're going to be doing things you never thought possible. You're going to do things you never thought possible. The music is fire. Thank you. Very, very good 1 pound fish. Amen. Hi, sir. Congrats on the trades, everyone. Sam, can you take a look at Chill Guy, please? Is the week's office chill with no... You guys, stop doing that stuff because where we're at, it's not a... You don't want to be doing that. It's a proper civilization out here. It's not America. You got to be real proper out here. Seriously, though. You walk around the city here in a little different way. Everyone's very nice to each other here. Everyone's very watchful, how they speak, how they act. Nobody is impolite. Like, I haven't heard one person even raise their voice since I've been here. I'm being honest. Everyone is super nice to each other out here. I could still get stopped out. We don't know what's going to happen, but usually that's them making the entry before the bag starts to pop to the upside. What were you saying about POPCAT? I put some money in POPCAT. I'm swing trading it. Here's the pump. And here we go. Bitcoin about to do damage here to the upside. The week's trade starting to pull gains in the secondary trade ripping. And now I'll probably end up pulling another $500 off these trades. Now we're up 80 on both trades. Look at that. Ripping. Rippage. And you hit Alt-T. That's how you're going to make. Oh my gosh. A massive pump for Bitcoin to the upside. To the upside. And look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this first trade. I'm going to move this stop loss to break even. I can't lose this trade now. That first initial trade. You see? Stop loss move to break even. So beautifully, so easily, so sweetly. I can't lose the trade. I could even move this stop loss to break even if I so choose. I can't lose the trade now. I can't lose any money. They could come take me out for sure, but I can't lose any money. See, whenever I do the initial trade and I take this, like let's just say, like today, I made about 1,800 or something and I took it down. I wait, and then I scalp, and then the quickest I can is put that stop loss to break even. I don't want to give any of the gains I made back today. I just want to add to them. That's all. I don't need to make more than I already made. I'm doing great. If I made $2,000 every single day, and yesterday I made $5,000, I mean, let's $7,000 a week, guys, times 4 is $28,000 a month, right? That's a beautiful $280,000 right there, and you'd be rocking it out. I mean, what else do you want? What else can I do for you? Look at this pump. Andy, get in here. Andy, get in here. Look at this pump.
What are we doing? What's going on?
Look at this pump.
Holy shit.
Sorry. But this is great. We open the trade right here. We're at break even. We open the trade up here. We're at break even. The lifers can't lose. They're only taking advantage of the gains now at this point.
I used to be a lifer, man.
Proper risk management every single time, man.
But don't forget.
Yo, thank you for this wonderful
Take
office,
profits.
man. Look at this space. Look at the cleanliness. I can see the Burj Khalifa. Are you kidding me? The energy is insane right now. Like, I'm in Dubai.
If you're ever in Dubai,
I'm in Dubai.
Come to the Vision Tower in
Andy,
Business
I'm in
Bay
Dubai.
for the affiliate streaming studio, so you can set up just like Crypto Lifer here. Come check us out. This is a community meeting place. You need fast Wi-Fi.
You hit me
want some
up.
Coffee.
You can come right here.
Come right through.
Do your work, hang out, order some smash burger, whatever you got to do.
From Bo's Food Truck. Can't miss. Wix.com.
Yo, this is a beautiful, like, I am free here. I'm making the gains because the space is so clean. And it allowed my brain to see things so clear.
We love you.
This is amazing. So, this is awesome, man. I like what I'm seeing here for Bitcoin. Dude, I can't believe where I'm at, man. I can see the Burj Khalifa. I turn left and see the tallest building in the world while I'm live streaming. Like, is this like, I feel like I'm dreaming, everybody. It doesn't feel real. Like, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. But, and you know, today's the 2-year anniversary of my father's death. Today's the 2-year anniversary of my father's death, man. And I know people are like, blah, blah, blah. They tune out, right? But I don't care. I'm going to show my dad's picture, man. I'm going to show my dad's picture right here and let you know, man, my dad going to be on the stream right now. My favorite picture that he took. I love this one of him. OG Irish, baby. OG Irish status. Shout out to my pop Dukes, man. Shout out to my pops, bro. I love my dad. He's such a good man. He raised me. He died May 2nd, 2 years ago, man. He died May 2nd, 2 years ago. Man, he has something. Ascending channel in the 2 hour. He's working over here. I'm working over here. You remember that, right? You remember that. You're an OG, whoever said that. You guys are amazing. So now we have a little bit of, you know, we're getting a little 97.7. You know, now we want to start seeing the bigger time frames. Are we getting too far away for the 21-day moving average? Maybe you want to just scalp these. I'll hide out right above my stop. I can't lose right now, so why don't just, like, see if we get paid more? I see some bearish div now. I can tell that's bearish div without even having to see the charts, right? Look, I could tell. The RSI is starting to trend down, but price action is starting to trend up. Now, remember, we took the bigger gains off the table already, so we're still sitting pretty. I'm going to stay long, man. There's some electricness to the air today. Like, we may be making a rising wedge that breaks out parabolically. Like, there's a chance we're about to go parabolic here for Bitcoin. And this stream turns into one of the most memorable streams ever. We go to 98,000. We break 98.5. That's going to be a big deal. So right now we're at the precipice. Rising wedges break down 68% of the time. The odds are against us right now that we're going to pump. I'm just telling you, the odds are against us. It doesn't mean it can't happen, but the odds are against us. Like, this wouldn't be one of my favorite trades ever. This is a trade I would take after I already made gains to see if I can get some extra. It wouldn't be my first trade. You get it? Because this doesn't have the higher probability. You can take low probability trades after you've made some gains and see if you can squeak by. But you got to understand what you're doing. See, I'm talking more about proper risk management here and mindset. How to kind of like play the puzzle pieces of the different trades you're in. And how to actually maximize potential with risk. There's a way to use risk properly if you use it right. But you got to be consistent. You got to backtest and you got to know what you're doing. This isn't a game, folks. I don't play around with my money. This is not a game. Every single dollar I make means something to me. I work the night shift. Every single dollar means something to me. You understand? Every single dollar means something to me. Down to the penny. Down to the I pick pennies up off the street. If I saw a penny on the street, I pick it up. Because it tells me that every grain of sand leads to the beach. And I will grab that grain of sand because I'll be grateful for the penny. I'll say, dear Lord, thank you for that penny, man. May it be to the upside. Heads up, baby. Look at Bitcoin. It's going. That tells me that they're about to shoot this thing to the moon. I'm about to see $98,000 Bitcoin, huh? Huh? The trades, I probably was going to make another $5,000 had I just let my other trades go. It's okay, though. Take your money off the table. It could have started dumping. Look, this is parabolic. I'm telling you right now, a rising wedge that starts getting juicy like this can go parabolic. I'm talking a monster move. We're saying like in the next like 15 minutes, we could see 98,700 for Bitcoin. There is some bearish div. It's getting tight. I understand. It's getting a little tight here. This is what changes someone who can push through what they plan on or someone who's full of emotions and just pressing buttons. You know? Look, I'm locked in. I can't even lose the trades that we open on the live together. Are you using proper movement? Are you moving your stop loss to break even the second you get a chance? Or are you playing games with your life and your money? This is a channel that really pushes you to become the best version of yourself, to push yourself all the way every single time. And Bitcoin's getting a monster pump right now to the upside. And we called it. We called it on the channel just now. I don't know what else to tell you. And I gave you the trade at $96,750. That thing's now up $1,100. And I made the trade earlier today that I gave to my trading group at 5 in the morning. There's nothing else I could do. You pay $99. Find out. Let me know. Look how we wiped out those guys, man. We wiped them out. It was awesome what we did. Getting an error on the stream again. Massive lag here too. I'm getting an error on the stream again, man. Every time I stream from Dubai, man, there's something going on here. I don't get it. We have 1,942 people here on the stream. May get the likes up to the watchers. I would greatly appreciate it. Jamie, I'm getting a lag. Hopefully it gets out. Must everyone wake up at 6 o'clock and start lagging on the internet? I'm going to keep pushing no matter what. Much love to you and Dad from Australia. You're a stronger man than I to be streaming today. It's appreciated and respected. God bless you, man. I do it for my dad. I would never stop. We got 2,179 beautiful people here on the stream. Thank you for jumping on it. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Surprised you didn't stay in the hotel with decent Wi-Fi. I know, right? I wanted to do everything I could, man, for everybody that I could, you know. Better now. In and out lag, somebody's saying. We got to get Starlink out here. It's slowing me down, man. I don't like it. We have 2,200 people on the stream. We're booming. We're booming. That's what I'm getting. I want to see this rising wedge break to the upside here. We still got a chance. And what will happen now eventually, right here is we could flag out now. Now that we've kind of solidified somewhat of a stability here, because usually a rising wedge would have started dumping by now. But we're starting to get this, right? And this tells me that there's some action going on. We may get we'll move further to the upside all the way here to about 98,572 for BTC. So now I'm watching this. Let me get rid of this parabola now. But now I want to see this go sideways, touch the 21-day moving average, reset in the stochastics. And then we know we've kind of shrugged off bearish div. You can shrug off bullish div if you're in a nasty dump. Now look though, I'm going to switch it up on you. I can do fast moves. Is your brain able to see it? We're playing chess. Shoulder, head, right shoulder to the downside. How much are we up? Let's take a look now. Do we take profits? I mean, we're up 237 now. It'll be pretty nice to take some profits there if it shows like it's not going to move. Now 200. I'd like to take another 200 today. Wow, it's getting sketchy today. Oh yeah, don't remind me again. This one I'm going to move further into profit. Don't remind me again. I don't need that. I don't need that, yo. So below the 21-day moving average, can we get that pump further to the upside? Can they save the day here with some type of inverted head and shoulder? Look how creative you can be. The more creative your mind, the more money you can make. Seriously. I use my life for vision all the time. I do it in ways other people think it's unorthodox. That's fine. I want to be unorthodox. Jimi Hendrix was unorthodox. The best people were unorthodox. They didn't do it the way everybody else did it. That made them the best at it. You don't have to be doing it like that. See what I'm saying? Like, there's no reason to follow everybody else when you're unique. And God made you all unique. That's what's going to give you your value. Don't follow people. Don't do what other people do. Learn from them. Gain education and find your way. That's what I want to do with you guys. That's what I'm teaching you every single day here on the channel. Let's take a look at the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. This came back to 10, and it was 84,000. And I said, if you don't buy 10, I don't know where you can buy. And I just kept saying, this is it for me. And I'm so happy I bought that. 75,000, 78,000, 81,000, 84,000. I put 150K in Bitcoin down here, and boom. We're back at 67 on the greed. Look at, if you go the all-time max here, and you go to 10, how many times we ever went to 10? 1, like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times maybe. You see what I'm saying? In the course of since 2018 and 8 years, man, whenever this gets to 10, I got to buy. I got no choice. You got to buy them. There's nothing else you can do here at this point. All right. So look, we're going to see, it might make a shoulder, head, and right shoulder. It might make it inverted. We have no idea what's going to do, but we know what we do know. We know what we can lose, which is now we can't because we got gains. And everything is kind of going our way and doing our thing. Thomas, I love you, bro. Yeah, thank you for all the help. Thank you for letting me use your office. It's a beautiful office. You worked so hard, man. Thanks for everything. So can we get all the way up here to about 98,585? That's what I'm looking at here for Bitcoin. I want to see the stream continue and get this pump. We're still in the trade. You can see now how I build wealth one day at a time, one trade at a time. 98.5 would be our key area. You would think we could get to 98.5. Then it would be 99.9. You know what I mean? Everyone's going to take profit right before 100K. You know that's what they're going to do. Man, shout out to everyone that made this happen. You guys helped me make this stream because you guys showed up so much. I never wanted to not show up. And the community just kept coming back for more every single time. It almost seems like when the stream gets, I see what's happening. When the stream gets to 2,000 people, it gets bogged down. It's the amount of people on the stream can't be handled by like I'm overriding the servers in my neighborhood or something. Like they've never seen a trader this big. I don't know what's going on, man. You guys got to be guys in Abu Dhabi doing the same thing. But every time we have 2,300 people watching the stream. Whatever, it's all good. Let's keep going. Let's keep kicking it. Let me give the value that you come here for every single day. So POPCAT, I'm long on POPCAT. And it's only out of time, in my humble opinion. We're going to rip. And I'll make a nice $8,000 on this POPCAT game. Let's take a look at Sol. Everyone's worried. You know, everyone wants to know what's up with Solana. And now it's 11:08. We kind of pivot off of Bitcoin now. That's how the show works. 10 to 11, we usually get a lot of liquidity. Some days I trade Bitcoin the whole time because it just keeps coming. And we're going to jump back in. We're not done yet. But, you know, look, you got to be open-minded that Bitcoin could pull back at any moment. See, look, that was the right shoulder. See, I had shoulder, head, right shoulder. And that's probably going to stop out one of my trades. And it's okay if it dumps all the way. Then we reset for another bigger vision. At this point, what I'm going to do is in about 20 minutes, I'm going to come back to Bitcoin and give you a bigger look. Like if you try to make this trade, you may get stopped out. If you chase the last thing here, you may have got stopped out. You got to understand your risk. You got to understand your risk. You can't blame anybody for the trades you make. If you're doing that, then if you blame people for the trades you make, then do you blame people for the gains you make too? And that's the thing. Nobody does that. So they blame everybody for the losses, but they always take the credit for themselves. They're like, I did it. It's kind of weird to do that, right? You got to take credit for your losses and your wins. They call it a P&L for a reason, not a P&P. It's not a profit and profit. It's a P&L. It's a profit and loss. It's very rare someone doesn't lose. Master Friend teaches people how not to lose, but it's a long-term mitigated strategy. Sometimes it might take you 3 or 4 days to get out the trade, and it's a lot of hard work. Like, that's not easy work. You have to have discipline, faith in yourself, push yourself. Like, it's not easy. But I've had students come to my group and say, I haven't lost out of 100 trades. I don't lose anymore. Because they understand how to use zero liquidation, proper risk management. Again, that's another level inside Leverage Mastery, inside my trading group. If you want to find out more, hit the link to Leverage Mastery in the description or go to cryptolifer.com. Scroll down, you'll find Leverage Mastery. You might just want to know that information. It may just change your life. You never know. I'm just saying. Might be something you've never heard of. You ever heard of zero liquidations before? Probably not. Yeah. Can you check Solana, please? Went all season. Nothing is easy. Shout out to Badri84. That's what my dad said. Nothing's easy, baby. Nothing's easy. And shout out to the live chat. I messed up my covered call at all. What's about to happen? We just make it simple in your trading group. 100%. Summertime is going to be popping here with the hot Huntington Beach. I'm off to Mexico City Metropolis. Super chat, Neural AI and SWFTC. SWFTC. Let's take a look at Neural, my baby Neural. I see Solana. Someone asked about Solana. I see Solana getting tight and then getting a pretty big move here further to the upside for Sol. Somewhere about $167 is Sol's next big target. And it could get there by about, it could get there in the next couple of days. Even by tomorrow or the next day. I accidentally added when I meant to short gold. So sorry to hear that, but that's why we have to use demo accounts. See, what he just said is beautiful. I love this. He said, I accidentally added when I meant to short gold. Why is that beautiful? Why is that gold right there? Well, he just gave us gold as he ended it with gold. Why did he give us gold? He gave us gold because he showed you exactly what not to do. You should be demo trading first. If he demo traded for a month straight, it would be very unlikely he would have done that. But we've all made mistakes. I've made a mistake 2 years later after trade and just hit the wrong button. You come in from something, but, pay attention. Hopefully you can reverse that pretty fast. I hope you're not down too bad on that. God bless you, though, brother. Shout out to Master Friend in the house. Refresh the stream, friends. Everybody just refresh the stream. You'll be back and ready to rock again. We don't know why this is happening, but it is. We got 1,900 beautiful souls here on the live. We've got the sauce. You better fight to come back to the stream. There's no better stream out there in the whole internet right now. You know it. I know it. I put in so much work on my subconscious mind that it's going to feed us what we need. It's going to feed us the data. Let my brain work. Even me, I'm waiting for my brain to give us the data. What is in there, Sammy? So let's get it working. And God bless Master Fran. Hope you had a good day on the water there. Taking that, you took like we have those steamboats across. Yeah. The big car boats. Hey, Crypto Lifer, Jamie, it would be nice if Week's mobile position history was made similar to that of Mexi. It's difficult to track my trades with their format. All right, thank you. We take screenshots of every one of those, and we can make a sheet. For Andy. I went out completely and then came back on the stream, and it's fun. Thank you for saying that. God bless you. Sammy Cup and Handy always has the sauce. Patient is a virtue. So I like what I'm seeing here for Solana. And one coin that's on my radar, NKN. Remember NKN? We used to trade it all the time. We used to pump hard. It's a new kind of network, huh? I'm watching it get tight in here, and to me, it looks like it's only a matter of time till NKN decides to fire off over here. And then the target's 83 cents. And again, a buy would be that high or low right now, and to get tighter and tighter before it absolutely rips to the upside. I see NKN doing some damage, and that's the second ulti I just gave you over here. No one can contain the live stream. Nobody. It's impossible, man. We take over. Like, guys. How many people are on the like button? How many people are on the? You know how many people are on the like button because it's my dad's time. It was 777s right there. Someone hit the 8, but it was 77.7, man. God bless you all for being here. And today is the anniversary of the death of my dad. He went down May 1st. He fought all day long. He had a heart attack he was having a heart attack for 2 days. Strong man. He was dying for 2 days. Thought he had indigestion. They pumped him with the fibs twice at the house. Brought him back to life at the doctor's office. Flew him in a helicopter all the way to Boston. He was still alive. He was still alive till they cut him open and did surgery on him. Then they killed him when they did that to him. It's kind of crazy. Had they just left him, he might have been alive when I saw him, but he was definitely ill. They had to operate, I guess. It is what it is. He never wanted operations. Whatever, I'm not going to talk about it anymore. But today is the May 2nd. You know, my mom called me May 1st. I had just finished the stream. I was wearing this tie. Hit the like button, guys, everyone. I love you, Sam, but I can't listen to this. I can't hear what you're saying. I don't know what you mean. Yeah. Sam Mons, I love yeah. Hey, Sam, thanks for your teaching. I'm in my beach chair, and take a screenshot. He left, and maybe we can get him back. Hey, how about if we do all the things you want? Hey, I love that. You said you left because of something. That means if we change it, you'll come back. So we're going to have to... No thing is set in stone here in life. No exchange is just going to be exactly how it is forever. We can change the exchange. We can manipulate the code. Give us your feedback in a positive manner. Let us help you make it the best experience you've ever had. All right? How does it feel streaming in Dubai, especially in that office? It feels unbelievable. It feels unbelievable. Like I feel like I hit the lottery. I felt like I hit the lottery when my kids were born, though, so... My dad moved to another world. He's not dead. He's in another world. He's with me right now. I know he's here in this office. I know he's around. I know he feels his son. I feel him, man. I feel him. But we pulled the plug 1:45 a.m. and he was gone. You know, and it was what it is. But it was May 2nd. I got to bring it up. It's my pops, man. It is what it is. Hurts the stream. People don't want to hear that. They get, you know. Let's get into the chats, shall we? So 97.5, Bitcoin kind of struggling now. It took the dump down. I probably got stopped out there. And we're going to look at the bigger picture in a second. One other thing I got to show you is the total market cap in all of the altcoins. You really want to focus on altcoins too right now, though, not just on Bitcoin. Obstacles are opportunities. My uncle was alive till he went to the... Do you think sell in May would be the thing again? Why would you say that to me? Number one, I don't think. I look at the charts. You say sell in May, and I see a move all the way up. May 25th, maybe you want to sell? Might be the end of May. I don't know about in May. I sell when the charts tell me to sell. I sell when we're away from the 21-day moving average. I don't know about the sell in May stuff. A lot of times it works, but like, again, if you're extended, what I'm looking for is this. I mean, you can see it's clearly a bit of a shoulder, a head, and a right shoulder. These break up 68% of the time. I like what I'm seeing here for Total 3. I just like to not even make the right shoulder get tight and start to break out. Total 3 is looking nice to me. Especially on that day, the 12-hour and the daily time frame, both very so. It's got the wick kind of wicking back up. What I like is the 21 touching, tight moving averages. I see a move coming for Total 3. I think it's only a matter of time. He uses my eyeballs to see you. Amen. I hope so, man. That's creepy. Do you really do that? Are you like a medium, Crypto Billy? Maybe you are, man. I have no idea. You might be some type of like starseed angel. I have no idea if you're even real, to be honest. I honestly question if you're real, Crypto Billy. Or if you're a figment of my imagination. Like, I'm going to wake up one day and realize you never existed. I just like I created you after my dad died. You know what I mean? Or I created you right before my dad died. And that way you were there for me. It's so weird. It's beautiful how much you love your parents. I lost my dad at 15. I'm so sorry. Blessed that you had yours. And so you were a man. I wish my dad was around when I became a man. Hey, you're going to make me cry, man. Don't do that. Where's Michael Pa? I know. Where's Michael Pa when I'm in Dubai? Whatever happened to Michael Pa? Is he still with us? We hope he is. Is he still with us? All right, let's get to brass tacks here now. And tips, tricks, and strategies, guys. Let me know what you need. Let me know how I can help you. Let me know when you're in a rut. Let me know what's happening. All right, share with me your vision. Share with me your struggles. Share with me your ups and downs. I want to know. I want to know. All the trading goes up. You know, nothing's perfect. You know, one thing I saw recently was, you know how Justin has Sun coin? He has the Just coin and the Sun coin. Sun coin looked interesting. I wouldn't like, okay, I'm not going to long-term hold Sun. Listen, Sun, but look, it's very tight. It's getting very tight, and it's got a inverted head and shoulder. I don't know what to tell you, but this tells me that a move is coming here for Sun. And it's going up to 0.19786. Stop loss below 0.11745. I would even go lower to the 0.17240 area, but that looks like it could boom to the upside. I like what I'm seeing, and that it just looks really, really nice. That's 11%. It's not amazing, but hey, I'm giving you a setup that looks pretty crispy right now and ready to fire on up. He will show up when the altcoin market starts booming. I know, right? Donde está, Senor Michael Pa? I know, right? I lost my dad in the pandemic due to, yep, me too, man. My uncle passed 4 years ago while I was teaching him in my classroom. I will always remember him teaching how to invest and save money when I was younger. I miss him every single day. Hey, he was a good uncle then. He was a dang good uncle. Maybe he picked up for what your dad lacked and he was there for you. I don't know. I want to say that. I don't know. Maybe your dad was awesome too, but your uncle sounds like a great guy. Dude, PENGU. I hadn't looked at it recently, but you can see it's in that beautiful flag. I'm telling you guys, pick a flag, find a flag. Low stochastics, 21-day moving average. But again, will this thing just rip? I mean, they're in Walmart. They're pretty fun. I'd look out for the double top. But, you know, if Bitcoin rips, this is one of the bigger altcoins that's going to take some market share and continue to run. People know about it. Like I just said, the pudgy penguins are in Walmart. So you got to start thinking, hey, and I can't verify that. I've never been to Walmart, but I've heard this, and I'm pretty sure no one would lie to me that are pudgy penguins in the Walmart? I guess I can figure that out right now with Google on my own. So target there is about 197. Target's about 197, which ain't bad. All right. 0.197. You know what I mean? Like 0.197. That's why I would start thinking of taking some profits. Again, I wouldn't rush into a green flag like that. I'd wait. Yeah, this is kind of nice. 15-minute even. 15-minute broke above the 200 MA. Now you're just going to wait for it to flag out with the 21 touching. This is such a great way to... I just love the way I learned how to trade. And it's hard work, so a lot of people want to skim off the top. You know, they don't want to put it all in. They just want to get a little return from a little bit of work, but you got to put in the work. God bless Sammy. Totally right. I'm right. Check SWE, 1125 to the all-time high now, and bars pattern. Totally randomly right. Just learned so much here. Thank you. Check SWE, 1125 to the all-time high, and now bars pattern. Hey, shout out to Cold Fun 007, man. Sam, thanks for another great morning. Can we get the 333444 in the chat for the profit? It's my 4-year anniversary with my girlfriend and you. God helping me pay for these steaks tonight. And he wants 333 and a 444. That's what he asked for, and he's a lifer. We got to give the lifer what he wants. I'm going to do it. I'm going to give him both. We love you, brother. We love you. I just typed in, and I'm the guy on the stream. If I can type in, and I got my hands full doing the charts, then you could type in for sure. So, PENGU, you're looking for that flag. You're looking for the 21 to cross. You're looking for that good action. If it does that, it's headed back up to 0.13. And there you got yourself some gains there. And free, you know. Well, my point is, you're free when you're not chasing. You want to be free. Why do I say that? Because you don't want to chase. All right, that's starting to get tight. I wait for that to get tight, and that's when I would start to enter the trade. Wow, look at all the people in the chat's going crazy today. We got a beautiful stream of people, man. A beautiful stream of people. Now look at Bitcoin. It's pretty simple what it's going to do. Take a look at it. I mean, you can see it, can't you? Well, your mind wasn't able to flip in a second? It's a head and shoulder pattern right there. It was bearish divergence. We talked about it when we first saw it. I said, be careful. There's a bearish div there. And that says you're going to go lower, somewhere down to about $97,049 for Bitcoin. All right. Thoughts on Turbo 444. God bless Sam. Totally random, right? Check sweet. Yeah. Nothing's random in trading, man. Nothing is random in trading. Wow, man, I made a pretty dang good local sell there, too, on my bigger trades. And if I was in those bigger trades, I'd be stressing right now. I don't need to stress, though. Everything's good. Follow me at CryptoLifer33 on Twitter. I greatly appreciate it. I'm always putting out new ideas, tip, tricks, things, and awesome stuff. Sharing my day with you, showing you what I'm doing, where I'm going, where I'm at. Rooftop pools in Dubai, restaurants, hotels. Look, that's Mo Vlogs, one of the biggest guys in all of YouTube right there. We're going to be doing a Mo Vlog soon, I'm telling you. MM Crypto, my man, one of the biggest people in the whole space. I met Carl the Moon yesterday. I met everybody, man. I met them all, man. I met them all. So that's it. PENGU, total 3. And this makes me want to look at, I'm going to look at others. All right. What is OTHER.D? It's just basically the dominance of all the altcoins, excluding like the top 10 altcoins. I'm going to delete this and look at it fresh. I haven't seen this in a long time. Right off the bat, I mean, see that shoulder, head, right shoulder, but it kind of tailed off. Whenever I look at a coin I haven't seen in a while, I look at it on the weekly time frame or an asset, anything I'm looking at, right? So this is the market of all the old coins, excluding like the biggest ones. See, excluding the top 10 dominant. See, crypto total market cap, excluding the top 10. Because they have so much conglomerate of market caps that, you want to see it kind of like by itself. So you could say I lost trend. Like we had a beautiful trend line that basically got dispersed there, and we broke it, fell further to the downside. You got to get that trend line back. Maybe a bit of a lost cause. How much love, Sam? Can we see some TA on TOSHI? Long. Much love, Sam. Can we see some TA on TOSHI? Long Bitcoin at 75. Money printer, baby. Shout out to that Knock Life. It's crazy that you got that money like that. And you got into Bitcoin at $75,000. We got Neuro, we got Sweet, Toshi, and Swift. Others is going to make a comeback. I see, I think there's some cultural differences between people that make that happen. But I would look for this to pump. And it looks like it wants to go further to the upside over time. But just be careful. One's always wary of that stuff, right? Neural AI. Neural. I got to go to the Dexrini. The old Dexy. Now, we got in this thing at $7 if I remember correctly, right? Oh, that looked like Dex Screener to me. It's so funny. I got confused. I saw this thing, XORIGINALs on Solana. I almost bought it. I started looking at it here in this tight channel, and it was right there. It's actually pumped since then. The TA looks really good. Whenever I put TA on a meme coin like this, it tends to play out. It pays out more than it doesn't play out. So I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just being honest. And that looks good to me. That looks like it can pump. I don't even really need the triangle. I just need to see price action. Put that. Something about this thing. XORIGINALs on Sol. All right. And again, I'm not pushing it. I don't have any yet. Just something about it. I can't explain it. Now we got Neural AI someone asked about. Let's take a look at Neural. And we're going to run through these super chats at the speed of light. Let me know what else you need. What's going on here? Been a while since I looked at Neural. Neural AI, there it is. Where that market cap end up at? $33 million market cap, of course, on the 33, right? She got pummeled all the way back to the down. So not to the lowest of the lows, though. But it's got to fight its way back to the upside one step at a time. But 338 ain't bad. It could easily double back to 7, and then who knows where it could go. Neural AI. Count your lucky stars, man. Aerodrome Finance, please, my good sir. I love Aerodrome, but I got so many super chats to adhere to. I did SWE, we got TOSHI and SWFTC. Now we'll look at SWE, TOSHI, and SWIFT. Okay, TOSHI on Mexi. Wow, took a beating just now. With the Bitcoin move, Bitcoin just took a beating, see? And then I took my gain, see? And I didn't lose any money. Unbelievable, right? And look, it was the head and shoulder pattern. It played out exactly like we said it would. I could have shorted that, but I've been in the market all day. There was no, I don't have to, do I have to long and short every single move that exists? But I gave this to you. I just told you where the price was going. I drew it absolutely wonderfully. Look, it went exactly there. I just drew this, and it was like right there when I gave it to you. And that's a beautiful short. So I gave you a short. You know, I gave you a short right now on the stream. Like, again, I didn't map out the trade, but you know how to trade a head and shoulder. You get in here with a stop loss below the head, or you get in there with a stop loss below the shoulder. I mean, it's self-explanatory. And look at that. That's the move to the downside. So others, you want to see, okay, you got a lot of gains, but you did lose a trend line. And it's almost like, is Bitcoin stalling them out? You know, like the people that used to exploit the market as much, you know, which is kind of good in a way. Let's take a look at SWE. SWE, baby, SWE. So when I look at this closely, clean breakout on the weekly. Like, you just can't say anything about it, right? But usually there could be some struggle, like a little bounce back, up or down. So bullish engulfing candle, no one can, but like that's going to be tweezer tops, and that's going to take us down. So that's something we really have to kind of watch and heed. Wow, 4-day, 2-day, and so right here for Bitcoin, you got the, I mean for SWE, you got the similar thing for Bitcoin, but it's not getting the love Bitcoin's getting. And it's funny when Bitcoin pumps, SWE goes sideways. When Bitcoin dumps, SWE, it's like no matter what Bitcoin does, it goes down, right? It's so funny. But I see a move for Sol, you know. 2-3 days from now, coming. Don't worry, you basketball players. You'll get your, you know, you'll get your SWE, your swoosh. Get it? Your swishy SWE. I'm just messing. So can we get all the way here to $5.19? I believe we can. I'd like to see the daily stay above the 200 MA. An entry right here with a stop below the 200 MA is a very proper idea to play. I've seen it many times. Like when you get above the daily 200 MA right there, you never went back below it. It's a good chance you don't this time as well. I'm expecting Jamie to go all the way and follow that measured move. Might even be just a little more. That takes it to about 5.16 SWE, 516 SWE. I like what I'm seeing for SWE. It's looking good on the bigger time frames. The smaller time frames look a little sketchy, but this looks nice on the bigger time frames. And wow, Bitcoin getting uglified here. And wanted to continue further to the downside. So they broke it out. They pumped it. And they runted it. It's like every blow off top that I've seen recently. Wow, so that was the original 1 hour chart. And that's, look, I sold that. Man, you got to sell the top. Like I sold somewhere in here, and then we wicked up, but then wow, we're lower than my sell now. And I moved that stuff to break even because you never know. It's also low volume Friday. Like I was surprised we were getting the pump. You know what I mean? So you got to take whatever you can get and then be happy with what you don't, you know, and then protect. Everyone gets too greedy in this game. Every time I got greedy, every time I got complacent, I paid for it. Crypto Junkie 5, Sam, I joined your group 4 days ago. I've turned my 300 account into 1,300 from your last 5 trades. God bless you. Look at that. Sam, I joined your group 4 days ago. I've turned 300 into 1,300 from your last 5 trades. God bless you. I'm starting with 40 bucks. I'm already at 250. Thanks to all the information I'm learning from him. Truly a blessing. Yo, people are learning. People learn in my group. Like, I am a teacher, a gifted teacher, and I'm here to help others every single day. Of course, yes, I live the life. Yes, I become the man on YouTube. Yes, every company wants to work with me in the space. Of course, I'm the most consistent guy in the space. Companies live off consistency. Advertising is consistency. Budgets are consistency. If you're the most consistent person in the space, then people are going to want to work with you. Remember that. So, I'm never going to apologize for how far I got in life. You see what I'm saying? Always be in the zone. I mean, Toshi looks like it could still build. And, you know, Solana pumps, you got some decentralized pumps. Solana looks like this, and I think Solana could cause a pump in base. And I know you're like, whoa. But Solana pumping, then we're back to DeFi. Then people start jumping in, and they start looking for other opportunity. And so once Solana pumps, it could indirectly affect the pump on Toshi. And that's just something you have to think about. And it's a nice, you know, it's a, you know, an ancillary benefit on top of what already happened there. Ancillary. Where do I come up with these terms over here? So Swifty, last time I saw it, I liked it right there, and it broke out beautifully. You would have been in some gains. Then it broke down horribly. You'd have been kind of not some gains anymore. And then it pumped and went sideways inside the pattern. So it seems like they're trying to get, you know, liquidity here and here. It has a Bitcoin vibe with the double bottom like Bitcoin had. And it's getting tighter. But it's a tough spot. In my opinion, this coin's like, I don't know, it's been fun to trade on and off, but I just never had a good relationship with whoever created it, you know? It's the best way to say it. That could break out SWFTC here, and that's the key level that I'm looking at. That gets all the way to about 0.2363 for Bitcoin. Oversold as well, and I just want to see that go continue sideways. Actually, it could be now, but there could be some trouble brewing too, so just be careful. One step at a time here. But this is showing signs of a beautiful bull pennant. I traded this just the other day, and we had a beautiful pump. So, again, nothing's guaranteed in trading, but you definitely see probabilities. I started with 500 3 weeks ago, and now I'm up to 1,200. Thanks, Sammy, for all you do. You're the GOAT. God bless you. The POC is the trickiest part of the value area. You almost have to be a snake charmer and read the movements and body language of Bitcoin price action. I don't know how I do it, but I do it a lot. His training classes are top notch. You follow his teachings and you see it, and you can see it play out 100%. Shout out to Crypto Junkie. Thank you. Thank you for saying that, adding your comment. I mean, that's like having a little trophy right here. This guy says an awesome stream, and then you all kind of just send me love. I'm fully deployed. I'm all in. I'm playing this as the last major bull run, at least for the little guy. Sick diminishing returns in 2028. Yeah, I don't want to miss out on what could be huge. I'd rather be broke and have to go back to something different. And I know that's just not going to happen. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Out of something like 4 sentences, only one of them mean anything. The other 3 is what? So strange. PENGU life is just pumping. I'm gaining now. I just saw the time frame in the gray background. Interesting. Hey. Moving forward, I want to take a look now. One other thing we got to look at is the DXY. And I'm going to be putting out a macro video today. So I do have to edit, get that done. But this looks like we're going to get a dump. And I see a bear flag. And if this bear flags, it continues down. And I'm going to remove all my squiggly lines, make it nice and neat. Not going to have you looking at it like that, trust me. But this is a bear flag to me. And bear flags break to the downside. This tells me that it's likely going to break down, and it's already kind of starting to be somewhat bearish. So I could be wrong, but it just doesn't look amazing right now. Looks like it's going to drop further down to 94475. This is going to be really good for risk on assets, though. It's going to be for us. If you're a dollar holder, it's not going to be amazing. But boom, 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 and it's going to come back up and retest. Blop, retest, and then drop further to the downside. Bitcoin bouncing off the 200 MA. Amen. And let's take a look at Bitcoin here. One more team. What time frame is it bouncing off the 200? The 1 minute, right? Because that's when we saw it get real close. Yeah, it bounced right off the 200 MA. That's a known pattern for me to grab too. Like a lot of times I'll grab that right away and just see what happens. Because, you know, I didn't know, but I was at an event recently. They had that. Snatched it. Bitcoin. Anyway. Man. The 1 minute for Bitcoin. I still see a crucial time here for a possible head and shoulder pattern. You see? Shoulder, head, right shoulder to the downside. And we could further drop. All the way down here to 96,355. It's the key level that I'm looking at for Bitcoin, all right? It could make another right shoulder here. We pump pretty nice. So just be careful. Look, we called that last one right there. Played out. It could play out again, similar way. Just you know. Yeah. I like to see the DXY drop, though. That would kind of put things into perspective and get us going. I like to look at gold, too. I saw a little bit of a pullback for gold recently, and it did pull back, right? After I talked about it, I mean, it had been on a massive rally. But does it bounce here and go sideways? There's a chance it does. You get the bounce right off the bottom trend line. Very similar to kind of how we projected what Bitcoin was going to do today. Exact same thing. And see that puppy get tight before a bigger move further to the upside. I like it. All right, let me jump back into the chat, see what's happened to the chat. All the stocks look bearish on every time frame above the 1 minute. Yeah. Sam, can you give your advice on SAITO, the doggone base? This is Toshi brother, and it's printing. I mean, I don't know much about it, so I hope you do well. I mean, you seem to know more about it. But let's take a look at SAITO. SAITO, but which one is it? Like, so many of them, man. 5.8 million. Any chance Bitcoin's down at 92,000? We'll take a look at it. It's holding 97,350 pretty nicely right now, though. Now, it looks like he got... Yeah, I don't know. This thing doesn't look good to me. What did he say about SAITO? I'm like... No, it's trust me, bro. Anyway, I don't like the look of the chart. You could be buying... You're either buying the bottom, and you're going to hold for a long period of time, or you stay away from it. There's really no other way. And I would stay away from it. So you do whatever makes you happy. What do you think Warren Buffett is doing with his $33 billion sitting not invested? I don't really care what he's doing. The guy missed Bitcoin at $1, man. He missed Bitcoin at $10. He missed Bitcoin at $20. He missed Bitcoin at $1,000. I don't think he's that smart, like everybody else does. All right, there you go. That's my answer, man. So there you go. He did great investing. People actually pointed out he's not that great as an investor, man. But he's one of the richest people in the world. Fine, he did great, but someone with his money could have done way better. He made a lot of bad investments over time. He did. And he made most of his money on Coca-Cola, which is like a horrible product that kills people, full of high fructose corn syrup. So you do whatever makes you happy, man. I don't know if I'd be happy with myself if I made all my money off of Coca-Cola. But it is what it is, man. And he's his own man, I'm my own. And if that's how he chooses to live his life, that's it. So yeah, Warren Buffett being in cash means nothing to me. Because the guy missed Bitcoin when he'd be 10 times richer had he bought even like 5% of Bitcoin at the right time. And people were begging him to do it. Rat poison, he said. He was too smart for his own good, man. And that story is how you can get too big for your britches, man. You know what I'm saying? Too big for your britches, brother. Again, any man that's done more than me, I bow to. Like, he's an amazing investor in many other senses of the world. You know what I mean? And I'm not just saying like, oh, but I'm being realistic and saying some things that a lot of people will never say. Toshi looks like it's going to break out on the daily. Toshi looks really healthy on the daily. It does. And the stop would have to be like at a lower resistance. Like I like that there at 0.00367. All right. Praying together forever. God bless you. I am holding BT short 92,000. Okay. Sam, can you give an opinion for DOGINME on base? I really don't know much about it. And honestly, actually no, I thought it was like the Rune coin. DOGINME on Coinbase, US dollar. I don't know, man. When it first came out, it dumped really hard. Then people thought it was cool. Then it dumped really hard. So I basically, whenever I looked at it, it was dumping really hard. So it tells me, maybe it could come back. But like, why this way? Like, did he have more positive people in his life? Changed? Like, what's going on here? So, falling wedge breakout. Getting tight. Resistance right there at 0.0612. It's one of the ugliest charts I've ever seen, but it is a slightly higher low. Can't say that's not a bit of a cup and handle, no? Hit that like button, baby. Thank you. Let's get 1,000 likes to the stream. We're so close to 1,000 likes. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for all the love and all the people here. I hate when people say, what could you buy with a Bitcoin? I know, right? People love to act like a Buffett is a genius. He took advantage of money printing. Big whoop. I know, right? Thank you, man. And he bought a bunch of Coca-Cola shares and held them for years. When someone gets as big as Warren Buffett, they miss because they are surrounded by yes men instead of having a real team for support. I mean, he says him and Charlie didn't have yes men, and they did things very brass tacks. He actually would speak the opposite. He just felt like it was poison. He had the wrong idea of Bitcoin. Someone got him into the wrong idea. That's what happens to a lot of these people. They get told what Bitcoin is, and they think that's what it is. You can't change their minds, not one bit after that. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to get back in and take a look at BTC here now. Wow, look at that beautiful move. Inverted. So now we want to make sense of what we're looking at. And how do you do that? Is you got to look at like the 1 hour without moving averages. Look at that sell market shift. Why is that there? There we go. So here's the deal. First thing I want to look at. Look how far the 1 hour is from the 21-day moving average. But we did break out. And then it came and like retested the top of the trend line. Really looks like a series, like a local retest. Now fine, if it is a local retest, this may just kind of form another flag and continue to pump then. Now, as it gets tighter and tighter into the zone, we can start to talk about a possible another trade again. You see? It's all about scalpelinos, baby. I like the weekly above the 21-day moving average, too. It looks pretty good to me. And this is still intact now. This could possibly still be intact, like a bigger rising wedge. There's still a chance here that this, and then that would have a monster measure move. Be the length of here all the way to the top. Like so. That's going to send us to a beautiful $101,000, $100,800 for Bitcoin. So it's not over yet. It's looking pretty scrumptious. Shoulder, head, right shoulder, getting tighter in the zone though, and only a matter of time until Bitcoin starts to rip again. 97,422. Wow. It's as hot as it is in Florida. 97 degrees as Bitcoin is. Bitcoin's as hot. Hey, today was like 105 here in Dubai too as well. All right. Warren Buffett is just DP Diamond, but we're buying Bitcoin. They just don't want you to know it. And JP Diamond, we're buying Bitcoin. I bet they were. Warren Buffett is Satoshi, but he told everyone it's rat poison. I thought Satoshi would actually care about the people. You know what I'm saying? Sam, should we convert crypto into real estate after the bull run? I can't tell you what to do with your money. I'm not a financial advisor. I do, though. And then you get your cash flow. Yeah, put my available cash into sold 2 days ago. Hey, let's hope it goes well for you. God bless you, Marcus. Paul Wood and Love Learning, OGs in the space. So now we're going to see, look at that crazy volatility. Boom, boom, boom. Like, they made it crazy, but we got the pump, everybody. All we need is volatility to get that movement. Once you get the movement, capitalize, pay the trader. So let's recap the stream. I started the stream with a trade on weeks that I gave you, number one. We got excited. We showed you we're in the weeks headquarters here, in the week streaming studio here, all right? In the week streaming studio. This is the week streaming studio for the influencers. I want you to come on over here and check it out. It's the head meeting place for people that want to make content, all right? That's the wordage up there. So reverse Munger, like reverse Kramer. I know. I see hidden bullish divergence on your subscriber count. I see a measured move to 100,000 subs. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, man, I like that. God bless you, brother. I love you, man. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at the fan funding here and everybody out here. Sam, I joined the group 4 days ago. I love hearing that. Much love. Can we see T on Toshi? We did that. Hey, God bless Sam. And we looked at SWE. Any day, any location, all the time. Sam Price, the GOAT. Amen. Shout out to the 99. Shout out to Marcus. If you can see Swift, let's take a look at Swift. And that's the one I was skipping. People are like, why is he skipping it? No real reason. But he singled me out. 97,420 for Bitcoin, getting closer to the same high it was just at. This is craziness, what's happening for Bitcoin. You can see, you can start to make a flag and make another flag. Regardless, I'm ready for it. I've got my mind ready to kind of pivot from the next thing. There's a little bit of bearish divvy, though, too. Sam, experts are saying the cycle is broken, and we are in a bull run for the next few years. Thoughts? Who's the experts? I thought I was smarter than they were. You know, no, I take it one step at a time. I know nothing but the fact of my own ignorance. I'm not an expert. You know what I mean? Expert is something that made every mistake in a narrow field. So I don't know, man. I'm not listening to that. You can listen to that. I'm not listening to that. Look, Coach, he's like, you looked at SWFTC already. Oh, yeah, I did. It didn't look great. Yeah, thank you. I'm losing my mind on jet lag, guys. So I can't believe I made the money I made. And it shows you don't even need to be on point. You just got to be able to take the trades that your models tell you to take every single time. Execute, 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 execute. Execute. One thing I'm going to do is I want to look at Bitcoin one last time here after the price action. I want to see what I'm seeing. I want to see what I'm seeing, you know. And to me, that was a bullish retest of the trend line, like so. We fought anyone that thinks that we may not continue to pump here. I may get back inside the trade now on week, see? Because it's a bullish retest, and bullish retests can pay you. What if I was still in the trade? No, oh no. All right. So here's the model again, too. 1 minute, kind of touching the 21 above the 200. It's funny, that's my model, right? It's starting to play out yet again. So what I do here is I would enter the trade. First thing you want to do is actually use the long position to find out if you're in or out. She might not have the right risk-reward ratio for the beginning, and it's just frustrating. Now, if we lose this 21-day moving average, we're going to drop pretty fast to the downside, but there's a chance we can gain it. You can see how many times I can get in and out at break even and then continue to go after, and you learn so much when you're in the charts like this. Like, I'm learning so much. I'm absorbing. You should be absorbing. Together, we actually make a conglomerate of learning, man, and we do it together. Stop loss will be about 97236. I'm thinking of pulling the trigger. I like where we're at right here. Again, 100 for 300. Hold on. Available cash. 10x levy. So there I am in the trade. Something about that makes no sense to me, but so I'll lose 100 for 300. Looks like it might take me out real quick too. I lose trades, don't get me wrong, but I hit really big ones, so my scalps don't, That's interesting. Yeah, so DOGINME, I'm not really a fan. It is bouncing, though. It could continue to roll. I'm just not really a big fan of it, but I hope they do well. I got nothing to say to nobody in their ventures. Someone asked for FET and FVG. I don't know what FVG is, and I can't seem to get it. Let's take a look at FET. Now, FET did the merge with Alchemy, did the merge with AGIX. And so if you still got AGIX lying around, I don't know, I guess you could still convert, because I still haven't converted my AGIX. Like, that left me such a sour taste in my mouth. Like, I was kind of like irritable, but. So the last time I put out fetch, I saw it breaking out of the little flag, and I put it out to the group because I could tell, looked like it was going to break out. I'm spraying this up. It got really tight. We got the bounce. It looked beautiful. And then it kind of started to go sideways, and now it's getting that same type of energy back possibly for that next big flight. But what a move right there to the upside out of fetch. We looked at it right there before it popped up. And it even defied the head and shoulder and continued to do damage. Back at 71 cents is pretty sweet for fetch. Got me going. 36.77 on Just. It looks kind of like Sun, right? Just and Sun, they got something going on. Harry. When you click the like button, you help others find the lifer community and achieve their dreams. Just 25 likes to reach 1,000 likes here on the stream. That's how I know so many people came to the stream too already. So the numbers are probably skewed. I don't even care. I'm so happy to be here with each and every one of you. I'm not going to do that. I'm just grateful for everything in my life today. We won live trades again in front of everybody. And it looks like Bitcoin may not be done. And we're in another live trade. We just opened in front of you. Down a little bit, but it doesn't mean we're out. Doesn't mean we're out. But the adrenaline rush of the bigger trades is awesome. Look, they gave me a car on my way in, like from the airport, a BMW ready to rock. The Emirates food was amazing. We got the floors going on at my rental property. The chair, it was so comfortable, and the most comfortable places to sit. The trip has been unbelievable. Crypto, I'm just going over it again, but man, I'll never forget this trip for the rest of my life. One of the greatest trips of my entire life, man. Trip to Dubai. Unbelievable. And honestly, Dubai is cool. Like, the setting is interesting, but it's like the setting that crypto provides. It's the people you meet. It's the industry vibration. It's the type of movement, the type of person that ends up in Dubai too. A lot of high qualified people that are very successful, that don't mind slanging down. You know what I mean? But it's okay, man. 6 more minutes left in the stream, so we can kind of bring it on down, all right? You have close 2 winners this morning. Now go play in the yard. Yeah, exactly. It's 12 o'clock, midday. Go, guys, get your guys some lunch. Hang out. Enjoy yourselves. Make this one of the best days of your life. I hope you got paid today. I hope you made it happen. I hope you pushed yourselves to the limit. If you did, then you're a lifer. We're going to be out. I'll be back in my hotel tonight too, giving you guys the updates because the time gives me that opportunity, giving you your daily close at 8 p.m. tonight and more. So, or maybe around 7, but depending, I'll be able to give you an update. Yeah. Looks like Hype is about to go. Yeah, Hype looks beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I put a lot of altcoin trades out into the trading group this week for the last 2-3 days. Definitely something you want to take a look at. Bitcoin's a little stagnant right now. It looks like it got a little flat. Like, that was a lot of quick up and down movement on a Friday afternoon, and now we're hanging. We're hanging. XCN starting to fall off, man. What's going on, man? One of the best coins in the game, not looking great. The chart looks horrible. The way it's like, that's an M. I don't know, man. I've never seen anything like that. I have to be honest. It broke out, then comes up. You would hope it breaks out again out of, like, make some type of head and shoulder pattern, right? And then it breaks on out. Otherwise, I don't even know what to say. It's a bit weird. Love you, Sammy. It takes guts to trade live. God bless you, man. Thank you. Yeah. Show your trades out there every single day and put yourself on the line. And, man, everyone, if you're lagging, just refresh the thing, man. It's just, It's something that's happening to some YouTube servers. I don't know what's going on. Honestly, I don't know what it is. All I can do is do me every day. All right, Harry did break out, came back for the retest just like Bitcoin. A lot of things are watching what Bitcoin's doing. And stay tuned. I'll give you guys updates. I usually take a screen share break between 12 and 1. We'll be back earlier to get you going. That Ethereum trade's still up $300. It's $1,600 in there at 9x leverage. It's almost at 10x leverage to be a $160,000 trade. You know what I mean? So it's got to be what? It's got to be a $160,000 trade. Let's see. There'll be a $16,000 trade. Yeah. I knew I was off on the math. I'm like, come on, Sam. You didn't times it by 100? We can see only you. I know. That's fine. I'm telling you about the trade. I mean, you want to see it, but... All right. And it's been a long week. I am jet lagged. I'm on 4 hours of sleep every night. I have no idea how I've even maintained, but I did. And I gave you guys the calls that mattered. So I love you all. God bless each and every one of you. Thank you so much for sharing your most precious asset with me, and that is your time. I'll be back tomorrow. Remember, I interviewed some very famous people and multimillionaires and billionaires. I've talked to them around the world, and they all told me, you know what the secret to success is? They told me what the secret to success is. Do you know what it is? Do you know what the secret to streaming hundreds of days on end without stopping is? It's getting started. Go get started, baby. I'll see you on the next live stream. God bless everybody. Thank you so much.